All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm actually going to be splitting this second section up of Chapter 11 into two videos because I'm only allowed 15 minutes per video. So unfortunately, this here section's a little bit longer. It's going to take a little bit more than just one video to explain it all out for you. Okay, so hopefully you have your document opened up for the student notes during this here, and I will try to present this in a way that you can answer these questions dealing with Section 2. Okay, so first of all, I want you to make sure you recognize the different main ideas. I'm actually going to have you writing them down, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and the big idea. Over here on the left-hand side, as always, will be some of the key terms and people. There are going to be other words, most likely, that pop up in this presentation that are unfamiliar to you. Please look them up. That will make this so much better for you to understand if you can look those things up. All right, so as we get going here, you should have already done a discussion board on this one here. What will you do about this group dealing with the religion and things like that? This entire section is going to be about religion. It's going to be about the Roman religion, how they practice their religion, and then new religions throughout the empire and how the Romans interact with those new religions. New religions will be Judaism and Christianity. All right. So basically, to begin with, the Romans are actually pretty tolerant with other religions. They go around conquering a whole bunch of other people that have different cultures and ideas and traditions, well, especially religions. So what ends up happening is the Romans really aren't too concerned with other civilizations practicing the Roman religion. Yeah, they want them to respect the Roman religion and things like that, but as long as they still follow the laws of Rome, they pay Rome the taxes, things like that, really they don't care if they practice their own religion. The Greeks can practice their Greek religion. The Egyptians can practice their Egyptian religion. The Persians can practice their religion, whatever they want to do. And really, the Romans will adopt a lot of those religions. When they conquer the Greeks, they will adopt a lot of the Greek mythology. They loved Greek mythology. They learned from Greek mythology, and that's where you get Roman mythology. A lot of the Greek gods become Roman gods. They just have different names to them. Same thing, the Romans will adopt Egyptian gods, Persian gods, Gallic gods, all that type of stuff. And really, it made it for a very confusing religion within Rome. It made it hard, really, for the Romans to really know which gods are really existing or things like that. Who do we worship to? Which one do I worship for this? All that type of stuff. So basically what they would do is just worship to all of the gods. Hopefully then they would get, favor from the gods if they worshiped all of the gods. And it's this part right here that really needs to be considered, that the only time when the Romans would ban a religion, make it impossible or make it against the law to practice a religion, is if that religion was basically going against the rulers of Rome, the politics of Rome, the government of Rome. If that religion was saying, hey, quit following the Roman emperor or the Roman senators or the Roman consuls, then there would be a problem and the Romans would do something, maybe ban the religion, treat the people that followed that religion harshly, those types of things. And one of those religions that actually is going to pose a problem to the Roman leadership is Judaism. So unlike the Romans, the Jews don't worship many gods. When you worship many gods, that is called polytheism, the worship of many gods. The Jews, unlike polytheism, they only worship one God, and that's known as monotheism. So poly means many, mono means one. So the Jews wouldn't pray to the Roman gods, and the Roman leadership, they were insulted by this, because really a Roman priest, those that dealt with the religion in Rome, they had a very high, office within the government. Sometimes even the emperor was seen to be as a god of Rome. So if you're not worshiping the Roman emperor as a god, you're going to be going against the Roman traditions and things like that. Now, in the beginning, the Romans don't try to ban Judaism. They allow the Jews to keep their practices, keep their religion going and things like that, because really it was a very small religion. There weren't many people following it, so they didn't consider it to be all that big of a threat. However, a few times the Jews would rise up against Roman rule and try to rebel. The Jewish people really hated being ruled by the Romans. And in about 63 BC, so this is really during Julius Caesar's time as as a Roman general, the Jews are conquered. They're part of the Roman Empire now, and the Jews don't like that. Several times between AD 66 and 70, so that's about 100 years later, 120 years later, they rise up and they try to break free from the Romans. They were never able to, though. The Jews could not go up against the Roman armies and things like that. They were always defeated. This image right here on this page, this would be the Pantheon in Rome. And the Pantheon is like a church for the Christians or a synagogue for the Jews, things like that, a mosque for Muslim. This is where the Romans would go to worship their gods. Every Roman city would have a pantheon. It's just the largest of the pantheons was in Rome itself. And you can see great architectural features, great skill in engineering for the domed roof and things like that, using arches to support the roof, whatever you need to. But the pantheon in Rome would be where the Romans would kind of have their statues to their gods and things like that. This image here is showing, it's a depiction of one of the instances after Jerusalem or after the Jews have been defeated by the Romans. These are some Roman soldiers, or actually it might be Jewish slaves, carrying out the menorah, Jewish symbols and things like that, and they're taking them back to Rome, and they're going to basically steal all of the Jewish mementos from Jerusalem and bring them back to Rome, and then they will sell these things off as they're building different buildings throughout Rome. One of the buildings that they will fund, that they'll pay for building in Rome from Jewish stolen goods, is the Roman Colosseum. So you have this here by the early 100s. You know, the Jews have risen up enough times that the Emperor of Rome is finally getting sick and tired of it. Eventually, Hadrian, in around 135, is going to ban the religion. Basically say, you can't practice Judaism anymore. You're done. You've risen up too much. We're sick of it. You cannot practice any of your religion anymore. You can't have a Hanukkah. You can't have Passover. No more of these things. No more 10 Commandments, whatever. And eventually the Jews will try to rise up again. They're conquered, and then Hadrian is going to destroy the city of Jerusalem, and they are going to spread the Jews out throughout the empire, saying you can only visit Jerusalem once a year. And really that the once a year was so that they could come back to Jerusalem and pay taxes. That was really the only reason to allow them to come back once a year. And then they will bring others from other parts of the Roman Empire, like Gaul, Persia, wherever else you can think of, Greece, Egypt, and they will bring those people into Jerusalem to occupy Jerusalem and live there in Jerusalem. Basically, keeping it away from the Jews for the rest of eternity. They're driven out of there. At least that's what the Romans were hoping. All right, so I'm going to stop the video here for the first part, and then we're going to go into the second part, a new religion dealing with Christianity. Okay, so make sure you filled out that worksheet, pause it whenever you need to, and then we're going to continue on in the second video. Okay, guys, all right, stay with me. Thanks.